My name is Jade Fox. Welcome to the Made You Looks channel, and today we're talking about coats, jackets, shackets, okay? Because it's what? Cold, and this hoe gets cold. So I'm gonna be going over my top coats and jackets for fall going into winter season, cuffing season. There's some things that you're not gonna see on here just because they're not in my top, and this is my channel, so I'm only gonna include stuff I like. So let's not waste your time. First things first, the staple for everybody, a denim jacket. I love denim jackets, especially when it gets colder, because they're very easy to layer with things. You can actually layer this underneath an overcoat like this, which I'll show y'all that one later. And then also, it's very easy to get. You can get this at the Goodwill, you can get this at any thrift store, fairly affordable, and you can find really good ones at really good prices. This one is from Gap. I've had it for forever, and Gap, low-key, I was on Gap.com the other day. I got a puffer jacket, show y'all that one later too, but I was on Gap.com the other day, and they literally had a sale. It was like a 50% off sale, and then another 20% on top of that. So Gap will literally just be like, you want this? Do you want this? It's $2. I highly suggest checking out Gap. They also have really good quality things. So get you a denim jacket if you do not have one already. And honestly, if you don't have one at all, I would suggest getting one in a medium wash, just because, you know, it's easy to pair with light or dark outfits because it's right down the middle. And then I would say get a dark one. I'm actually looking for a dark one myself. That's what she said. Next up is the bomber jacket. This one is actually thrifted, but it is from Zara, and it is too small, so this is gonna be going on my Poshmark when this video is uploaded. There's a bunch of stuff on my Poshmark, by the way. I'm selling stuff in my closet. I'm just trying to do a bit of a purge, so if you are interested in buying some of my old stuff, check out my Poshmark. That includes shoes as well. But a bomber jacket. Bomber jackets just look good. I feel like bomber jackets are one of the silhouettes that look good on every single body type. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but that's just how I feel. I just love how basic they are. I love how simple they are. And this is one of those like lightweight jackets as well, so it layers well. It's one of those jackets that's so basic that it doesn't ruin your entire outfit. Like sometimes, depending on what your coat is giving, it can just kind of ruin the effect of what you got on, but a bomber jacket does not do this. And also bomber jackets, you know, they can come in more oversized cuts, more military inspired cuts. There's a lot of variety with just bomber jackets in general. So I promise you, there is a bomber jacket for you out there. This one is just too small, and you know, your girl's been working out over the last like year or so, so my arms are a little bigger, and so they're a little tight up in the arm, so this is gonna be my Poshmark if you are interested. Next up would be something that is Sherpa lined. I was going to put something that was Sherpa period, because you can definitely buy like a full-on Sherpa coat, full-on Sherpa jacket, hoodies even. I've seen them. I know on ASOS they call it Borg, so I don't know if it's like they call it something different in other countries, but I just prefer it to be lined because it's a bit much when it's the whole thing for me. And then also it kind of gives you the warmth on the inside without, you know, kind of ruining the aesthetic of the coat on the outside. I have this Levi's jacket that I've had this for like maybe 4 years, I want to say. It's held up. It is super warm. That's another reason why I like Sherpa Lined. It's just because like you don't have to have this super heavy or this like really big coat in order to be warm. Just depending on the materials that are used on the garment, it can be a very warm piece. Like this is actually pretty heavy. Like, hello, my shoulders are burning right now. This is a very warm jacket. That's why I put this on this list, is just because you don't have to be out here just you know, Biggie Smalls in the coat to be warm. You don't have to. Also, you can find a lot of different types of coats that are lined with Sherpa, even if the trucker style is not your flavor. Maybe the bomber style is. This is from Urban, and this honestly also might go on my Poshmark. If it's on there, it's on there. If it's not, Jaden probably talked me out of it. Next is the Shacket. This is my favorite piece of clothing that's ever been made, because the glory that is the Shacket. It's too heavy to just be a shirt, but it's not quite built for really cold weather either. So it's somewhere in the middle between a shirt and a jacket. And so that's why I love Shacket so much. I love that they are just naturally kind of boxy. They're naturally a little oversized. It's my favorite thing, where I hate having to size up and stuff and then like not know if it's gonna give the type of fit that I want because I'm unsure. You know, like it takes all the guesswork out of it for you. This is a Shacket that I bought in LA over a year ago. Haven't been able to wear it because I used to live in LA, and LA doesn't get cold, okay? Now that I'm living in Portland and I'm dealing with like actual cold weather, I'm able to wear stuff like this. And so this one is from H&M. I believe I got this on sale. I love the texture of this. I also have one from Bershka that I get a lot of compliments on. A lot of people ask me where it's from. It's from Bershka. It's like this plaid, brown, white, and blue shacket. It's a little itchy because it is wool. That's another thing. If you're looking at shackets, just beware of the wool because it's out there. Okay, and your neck, you're gonna be looking like a crackhead. Okay, if you don't pay attention. But yeah, man, get you a shacket. Also, shackets are very trendy right now. So a lot of places have them for sale. And so they're not very hard to get. So check it out. Could not do this video without throwing in a leather jacket. This is faux leather. This was featured in my leather outfits video. If you have not checked that video out, go check that video out. It's lit. Why is it so lit? Why does it look like an Ashanti video? I don't know, but it does. This is a faux leather jacket that I got from ASOS. I actually bought this 2 years ago. Didn't wear it because one, I didn't realize I had to break it in. And then number two, I don't know, but just something wasn't selling me on this jacket. And so my girlfriend actually painted it for me and I wear it a whole lot more now just because it's fucking cool. Like, there's tits. Okay. Another item that you can get very easily at a thrift store, Goodwill, even like what are those little bougie ones, like Crossroads, stuff like that. Not very hard to find, and they do keep you very warm, and then also just make you look cool as shit. So there's that. This is definitely my most favorite jacket that I own, or coat rather, that I own right now, and it is this puffer coat that I got from Gap. It is so well made. I'm so surprised that Gap doesn't get as much. I mean, their clothes are a little dress barn. They're a little momish, not gonna lie. I can admit that, yes. However, every now and then they'll make something that's like really cool. This puffer jacket being one of them. I love the fit of this. I'm just gonna put this on. So this is the puffer jacket. Normally, when I am looking at puffer jackets, I don't go for ones that have hoods on them. But as y'all know, it rains here in Portland, and so I can't stay in the rain against my window, so I got the hood on it. It falls a little longer in the back, which I really like, because my issue with puffer jackets sometimes is that they can just make you look like a box, like a literal walking box, and it's just not that flattering to me. And so I feel like this little feature that they added with this in the back kind of gets rid of that a bit. Also, didn't realize I needed this. Literally when I put this jacket on when it came in the mail and I noticed that it had this, I was like, oh, well, I literally can't buy a jacket if it doesn't have this ever again. The pockets are lined with fleece. Can y'all see this? They're lined with fleece. So when you put your hands in the pockets, it's warm. I think they call this the mid-weight coat. So this isn't even like the heavy joint, but it's, I mean, the coldest it's been here is like maybe like low 50s. It hasn't been like cold, proper cold yet, but when it does, I'll be prepared. I'm prepared for the Hunger Games in this coat. I love this coat. So thank you, Gap. Oh, and I think originally it was like $150. I probably got this for maybe 50 bucks, maybe. Tap into Gap, that's all I'm saying. Also, for you vegans and eco-friendly girls out there that are driving hybrids and Priuses, this is upcycled. So it was made with recycled materials. So take that. Another one of my favorite jackets is, I believe it's called a duster. Places call it other things, but in my opinion, I'm just gonna call it a duster. Call it an overcoat probably, however, I feel like it's too light to be an overcoat. Whatever. It's tight. Let's just call it that. And it's this duster that I got from H&M for like 50 bucks. Y'all asked me where this is from. It's from H&M. I paid like 50 bucks for it. I was in H&M maybe like a month or two ago, and they had these. They didn't have this color. I think they had it in like black and gray. And I actually don't even know if it was this particular coat or one just very, very similar. If I can find it on the website, I will link it down below. But the reason why I love this jacket so much, it's not thin, but it's thin enough to layer on top of a t-shirt and look good while adding a little bit of warmth, but not doing too much. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't add too much shape, at least in the upper part of your outfit, which I like. Obviously, it's a long coat, so it's gonna have some movement to it, which is another reason why I do love this coat, is because sometimes you just wanna do a little twirl. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just wanna reverse. And it's just also just like a really easy way to look smarter. I mean, if you don't want to, if you don't like it, then don't. For me, sometimes I just want to look a little smarter. Sometimes I want to look a little more dapper, a little bit more put together, you know? Like I want to look like I might work at a law firm or something like that. And so I like having things like this that are just very easy to throw on top of a t-shirt and some jeans and some boots, and it just kind of like buttons up my look a little bit, you know? Like it makes me look a little bit more dressed up than I actually am, even though this isn't even like that dressy of a thing. But I think the color and the length, the structure on the top of it, I like the effect that it gives. And it screams fall too, especially with this color. So like I said, if I can find it on H&M, then I will link it below for you. And the last coat that is in my top will be the overcoat. I stan overcoats because overcoats just make you feel like you're not where you are. Like when I had on an outfit the other day, it wasn't cold enough for me to put this on, but before we left, I like tried it on with this coat and it looks so good. It looks so good. And I was like, why am I not in London right now? Like, why am I not, you know, in Amsterdam right now? Like, why am I in Portland, Oregon? So that's why I like these overcoats. They just gives you European vibes, you know? It gives you like, my skies are gray, London Bridge is falling down vibes. And in my hands, I have two different types of overcoats, but they are both from the same place. This one I've had since 2014, and it's from Mango. This is also from Mango. This jacket has held up for 6 years, and I still wear this coat. This is more of a tailored overcoat, whereas this is more of like a dramatically oversized drapey overcoat, which is perfect for layering. You can layer this on top of blazers, hoodies, different types of sweaters, really chunky sweaters, which is why I like how roomy and boxy and huge this one is. This one is a bit more tailored. I don't wear this one as much just because, you know, I'm just not really into the tailored vibe as of right now. That's not really kind of what I'm going for with things, and so I'm not really wearing this one as much. But both of them have their space on this list and in my closet because I love them not so much equally. Like this one is like my oldest, who I've been through some shit with, you know, so there's trauma there, but I love them and will always love them. And this is like the baby that is the youngest and is the most fun and gives me issues, but like, because this one gave me issues, I kind of into the issues of this one, and it's low-key toxic, but I'm here for it. That's where we're at. I hope that you enjoyed this video. These are all of the jackets and coats that I'll be wearing this fall and winter season. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will try to find these jackets, and if I cannot find them exactly, I will link dupes or lookalikes down in the description. You can support me on Patreon for $5 a month. You get online shop with me videos that I don't post anywhere else. You get these videos 2 to 3 days earlier than everybody else. And then also you just get to spend your money. You get to spend your squilla supporting yo girl out here. Leave comments down below of the jackets that you liked and what you'll be wearing this fall and winter season. And I will see you soon.